Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to Centurion's Review, the punk rock band of wargame review institutions. This is Last Battle IE SHIMA 1945. This is about Operation Indispensable, I believe it is, the invasion of this island, Shima. And it's from Revolution Games. This is actually the first game I've gotten of theirs. I got like 4 of them the other day with some auction credit. Alright, I think original price, I paid at the store $29 for it, which is high for a ziplock game, but it is what it is. Alright, looks like you got a player's aid on the back of the cover there. Or at least it just shows what the different things mean on the markers. Alright, here's your counters, just standard NATO military symbols. They look okay though. Most of them are double-sided. Alright, here's your rules. We'll get to that in a second. Let's look at the map, see what this is about. Alright, looks like you got an area map here. Here's your beach approaches. And sequence of play is on the map, which is always a good idea. Got a reinforcement phase, daylight phase, night phase, refit phase, and an end phase. Then on the bottom here you have a game turn track, victory point track. I assume that one's for the Japanese, and this victory point track is for the Americans. And it looks like each area has these 2 numbers in it. We'll look through the rule book and see what those are about. Oh, it's got, here's for the other player, Japanese player. Yeah, they got sequence of play too and stuff on there. Alright, here's the rules. Looks like 11 pages. Has an index or table of contents, whatever you want to call it, which is always a good idea. Alright, so it starts out with an intro. Now it's going over the components here. Here's your sequence of play, which we already went over on the map. Looks like there's phases too, a daylight phase and a nighttime phase. Okay. Alright, here's your stacking rules. And it looks like the game is done in impulses. Maybe the author is a fan of Avalanche Press or something. Movement rules. And combat, looks like you have mandatory attacks. There's bombardments with air and artillery. Oh, and naval bombardments too. And here's your attrition and retreat rules, and you can refit units. Okay. And here's your victory conditions. You get an automatic victory if at the end of any impulse every area on the map contains an American control marker. That's if you're American. Operational victory for the Americans. If you control areas 15 and 16, you get 3 victory points. 11, 12, 13, 14, 2 victory points, and 1 victory point for area 4. And you get -1 victory points. Each combination of 5 reduced and or eliminated American units at the end of the game. Looks like there's bidding if you're choosing sides and both want to play the same side. Okay, and some advanced rules here like kamikaze attacks, artillery and tank support. And here's some optional rules where you can have historical figures. Okay. Alright, so it's a short rule book. And as far as the map, remember we were talking about what the numbers meant in the area. Each area on the map contains an identifier divided into 2 halves. Top half contains a number for identifications, and the bottom half of each identifier contains that area's terrain effects modifier. Okay, makes sense. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Just wanted to show you this. Like I said, I got 3 more Revolution games I'll have to show you over the oncoming weeks. Have a good evening.